Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz November 18, 2015, Wednesday, 1:39 a.m. Birmingham. Topic: something happened today that I bet everyone missed, and it's about the Paris attacks on the 13th, and they have found some of the guys. Remember the female that was mentioned? They found her, but rather than be taken, she already had a bomb strapped to her and she blew herself up. One of the guys tried to escape. He was shot. There are still a number that are in the flat. I don't even know, apartment. But something else happened bigger than this, guys. And although you see the news going on, and I saw it on it's called the French 24 TV show. And anyway, let me tell you what's kind of got me my not a rock in here. Today in France, the president, okay, he and did this with a quick swipe of the pen, signed a new law. Now, supposed to be temporary, but it doesn't have to be temporary. And the new law gives the police and the military the full legal right, during investigations, regardless what it is, to kick in doors. That be your house, or that be your trunk or your car, and they do not need to give you a reason to do it. And they will have, this is a new law that gives them a new rules as far as search and seizure goes. And again, that's without notice. And that is exactly what they're doing tonight. And again, they already have made several arrests, and one they said was definitely one of the ones that had been with this group, and then another, and I didn't find out till later that one of them blew herself up. But anyway, going on down the line, I'm going to skip a lot of it if you don't mind, because it's not a whole lot important, at least not more important than the real reason I'm here right now. But I'll say now, this law will probably end up staying on the books in France. And the reason is, you will start seeing, if you pay attention, the same law being put on the books without vote throughout the world. And I believe the next country to do it will probably be Canada. And Russia already has it. And a lot of the old European, the Russian bloc countries, they've pretty much had it. Poland had it. I don't know if they have it now, but this is coming back. Let me tell you what this is called. Right up front, real quick, this is called martial law. But this is going to do a lot more than martial law. This is going to usher in the end days. This is going to usher in an event that's going to wrap around this world. And I believe in a very short time that we'll find ourselves entering into pretty much martial law everywhere. And if they have it here, then they can kick your door down. They can kick it in. They don't need to talk to you about it, discuss it with you. They can just do it under this new law. Anytime one goes in the way it did in France, then they don't ask questions. They do it. And not only that, search and seizures included. Anything they want to take, if they don't have time to search your computer or look at it, they'll take it. Your iPhone, they'll take it. I'm telling you, this is the way it's going to start. And what does martial law lead to? It leads to containment. What does containment lead to? It leads to outrage. And those who are already under socialism, they can't do too much about raising too much Cain about this. Say Cuba, for example, because they're already socialist or communist. But those who aren't, they're not going to like it, including, especially America. And I can see out of this, out of the very fact that what happened in France just suddenly teed off everybody. And I also have 3 more blogs. One of them about Obama, and you're not going to like this one, and one of Kerry, and another one, a different subject, but they all lead you to the same place, the same conclusion. They're all carrying us somewhere that makes global warming look like a nothing. Guys, we're going to wake up one morning and it's going to hit us. Our world has changed overnight. Your freedom is gone. Exactly how it's going to go down. And I want to, you know what, I'm going to save this for the other one. I've got a blog that I want to talk about the other terrorist attacks in France. I thought they were last summer. They were not. They were January of this year. And there was 2. And you heard of both of them at the time, but ironically, you haven't heard of but one since then. Why is that? Well, I'll tell you on the next blog. This is leading somewhere. And last week, everything seemed to be moving kind of lazy down the creek. And all of a sudden, we're getting into turbulent waters. Things are about to change in your life. Jody Wolf Expoz.